Good morning, friends. Yoga has started from Raja Yoga in Vedic era. It was only meditation basically. But for everybody, it's not that easy. Those seers were already previous birth yogis because their Purva Sukrit, Purva Karma, what we call. So Maharshi Patanjali extended it further. He prescribed Ashtanga Yoga, as you already know, Yama, Niyam, Asana, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyana and Samadhi, which is Raj Yoga. But later on, Hatha Yoga is found, even that is not sufficient. More preparation is required for a layman. They were more practical, and so they observed the nature, living as well as non-living, and by imitating, they designed different postures. Because Maharshi Patanjali is describing about the asana for meditation. Sthira Sukham Asanam Prayatna Shaithilya Ananta Samapatibhyam, as you already know. But the Hatha Yogis, being more practical, they designed these asanas so that body is made steady. Mind also started becoming steady, but not to the mark. Because Maharshi Patanjali already talks about the effect of pranayam for meditation. Dharanasu cha yogyata manasa. That's what Yoga Darshan says. And so unless there is success in pranayam, really the mind is not ready for meditation. But then again they found there was problem in pranayam. Started asking questions seriously. Why? And they found that just like body, Annamaya Kosh, there is a Pranamaya Kosh, that's energy body. Prana flows through the nadis, energy channels. And they found energy channels are not open. So the prana can't be properly channelized. And hence pranayam is not getting, success and blocking the further development. So they designed what is known as cleansing processes or Shuddhi Kriya for the nadis. So Hatha Yoga has got asana, bandha, mudra, pranayam, different types of pranayam they designed, and karma. In Gheranda Samhita, the first anga is this kriya or shat karma. It is given, Shuddhi Kriyas are given the status of one of the anga by Gheranda Samhita. Hatha Pradipika of course describes kriyas, but it is not given the status of anga there, that's all. In Hatha Pradipika, all these 6 kriya, they are 6, that's why Shat Kriya or Shat Karma against the Panch Karma in Ayurveda. One shlok mentions what are those 6 kriyas. Dhautir bastis tatha netis tratakam naulikam tatha kapala bhatis chaitani shat karmani prachakshate. So these are the 6 kriyas. Later on there is division, subdivision in Gheranda Samhita, some 23 kriyas are mentioned. Whatever recently, since last 100 years or so, the modern gurus added some of the kriyas and the number can be around 40. But if you included Sandhi Chalan kriyas, joint movement, then it can be so many hundreds, 200, 300, it is limitless. Now coming to these original Shat kriyas, the last one is Kapalabhati. So let us go in a reverse way now. Kapalabhati is a kriya, remember, it's not pranayam. Kapalabhati is one of the kriya, Shuddhi Kriya, to detoxify. It throws out the carbon dioxide by rendering alkalinity in the blood. Blood pH is 7.4 and to maintain its health, homeostasis. When the pH goes down, that can lead to so many diseases. Kapha Vikar, Pitta Vikar and Vata Vikar. And so, in Kapalabhati, the carbon dioxide is thrown out, means the acidity is thrown out. Secondly, all the sinuses are getting cleansed. It gives a luster on the face. That's why Kapala is for it. Kapalabhati, shining. It brings luster. That's the main. Now, there are 2 types. Vatkram Kapalabhati, Jalakram Kapalabhati. Generally, when we call Kapalabhati, it is Vatkram Kapalabhati. It is understood, more popular. Very comfortable it can be done. So, through air, the cavities are washed out. In these yogic Shatkriya, the Panchamahabhutas are used to cleanse. So here it's Vatkram Kapalabhati. There is a Sahaja Kapalabhati, or our founder of yoga, I am Durgadas Sawant from Yoga Vidyaniketan. So So our founder, Sadashiv Nimbalkar Guruji, he designed something like Shwasana Marga Shuddhi for a beginner to master the technique of Kapalbhati. In Kapalbhati, chest is fixed. In Shwasana Marga Shuddhi or Sahaja Kapalbhati, most of the time people do, chest is not fixed. No doubt the strokes are predominantly abdominal, but chest is also used. So Guruji designed this way. By closing one nostril, you go for some 10 strokes. So abdomen as well as chest is used to some extent. Same way here, 10 strokes. Both the nostrils open, 10 strokes. For 5 to 10 strokes, that is known as Shwasana Marga Shuddhi. Or generally, strokes are given in more numbers by that method only. It is known as Sahaj Kapalbhati. The real Kapalbhati is done by fixing the chest. You have to breathe in fully, expand the chest, raise the shoulder up, lock, fix, and do only the abdominal breathing. Strokes. Exhalation is active, inhalation is passive. That is really known as Kapalbhati, standard. So now here, since the chest is fixed, only diaphragm is inhaled. The strokes are shallower compared to that of previous practice, not that deep, and it can be faster. As much as some 120 to 150 strokes per minute are prescribed. It's about 2 strokes per second. So that is the standard Kapalbhati technique. So let us just see that technique now. Actually, there should be Padmasana with a Drona Mudra ideally, but for our convenience here, just by sitting on the chair also we can do. What is important is spine should be erect. That's most important. So as I said, breathe in fully, chest examination, shoulder up, fix them, lock them, and only abdomen, that is diaphragmatic breathing will be there, and give exhalation active, inhalation passive, faster strokes. About 180 strokes we will be giving around 1.5 minutes now. Now the chest is, shoulders are taken down, and some sort of Keval Kumbhak happens because lot of carbon dioxide is thrown out, lot of oxygenation has taken place, so absolutely no need of breathing, so that naturally happens. And then of course breathing is slow also, so this throws out the carbon dioxide, as I said, and to a great extent your entire respiratory tract, increasing the immunity, cleansing right from lungs up to the nasal passage, so many benefits. Without discussing much of benefits, we will go for the next Kriya. That is last but one in that series, Nauli. Nauli is a pressure, positive pressure manipulation, and the base of it is Udyan Bandh. Udyan Bandh is the Bandh. Bandh, Mudra, Kriya, Asana, Pranayam and Dhyan. These are the different technical aspects as described in Hatha Yoga. So initially done in the lying down position and breath is held by using the fingers. It is known as Sulabha Tadagi Mudra or Uttan Udiyan Bandha. Because the technique is Udiyan Bandha, it's the negative pressure created in the chest and that exerts on the abdominal region. So breathe in fully, breathe out completely by taking chest down, abdomen contracted, hold the breath. So beginning, as I said, one may use the fingers. Later on, there are two apertures, door. One is nasopharynx, another is pharynx. Either you can close both or one of them. Ultimately, you are holding the breath. Relax the abdomen and expand the chest as if you are breathing in, but you are not. That's why it is known as mock inhalation. That is Udiyan Bandha. So first we will see the Sulabha Udiyan Bandha or Dandastha Udiyan Bandha, standing. Normal breathing. So when you have to release, you have to maintain as per your capacity. First bring the chest down, very important. Otherwise you will load your heart and lungs. So first bring the chest down. In negative pressure, don't inhale. First bring the chest down so the pressure is neutral. Then breathe normally. Inhale, exhale. This is known as Dandasanastha Udiyan Bandha. Same is done by bending. That is known as Ardhavrutta Dandasana. Then it's a standard, Udiyan Bandha. Technique is same. So this Udiyan Bandha is a base for the Nauli. In Padmasana also it is done. Within Udiyan Bandha, everything is sucked in because of the negative pressure. Press the palm on the thighs. A positive pressure is created. Thereby very easily we can isolate the two rectal muscles. There are two rectal muscles, right and left. Nada, what is known as in Sanskrit, rectal muscle. They are vertical muscles. During Halasana they contract. During Dhanurasana they stretch, for example. So with all these practices, if the rectal muscles are sufficiently strong, then they get isolated. They lie at the center. That is known as Madhya Nauli. These two muscles are isolated. Everything has gone inside. Rest will remain inside. Only these two strong muscles will come outside and isolate, known as Madhya Nauli. So Udiyan Bandha is the base. So this is Madhya Nauli. Similarly, by pressing one palm within that Udiyan Bandha, we can isolate one-sided muscle. Right, that is known as Dakshin. Left, that is known as Vama. There are some further modifications done by our Guruji, Nimbalkar Guruji, which is not traditionally explained. You can do Madhya Nauli Sanchalan. Sanchalan means left, right, marching. So Udiyan Bandha, Madhya Nauli. Udiyan Bandha, Madhya Nauli. Pressure, no pressure. Pressure, no pressure. Negative pressure, positive pressure within the negative pressure. Okay, that is known as Madhya Nauli Sanchalan. So it was Madhya Nauli and Udiyan Bandha Sanchalan. Similarly, within Udiyan Bandha, we can alternately isolate right, left, Dakshin Nauli, Vam Nauli, Dakshin Nauli, Vam Nauli. And now actual traditional Nauli Chalan Kriya. It can be clockwise, it can be anti-clockwise. There are four things. Udiyan Bandha, everything has gone inside. Vam, left, Madhya means both, and Dakshin means right. If they are done serially in this fashion or this fashion, keeping one less than 1/12 of a second time interval in between the two, then it gives a relationship as if it is moving. There is no illusion of vision. So that is the Navli Chalan Kriya, third clockwise. In between you have to breathe normally. Same thing if done on other side, anti-clockwise. The real traditional is within a breath, within one Udiyanman, you do both, some 3-4 clockwise, 3-4 anti-clockwise alternately. That's real Navli Chalan. It is claimed one who performs Udiyana daily will live for 100 years. And because effect it has, the diaphragm turns flexible and all the abdominal organs which are vital are highly benefited. So for next kriyas, we need a different infrastructure. So we are changing the room. After Kapalbhati and Navli, it's Tratak, means you have to just gaze on flame and some tears will come out. The meditation, Jyota, Dhyan and Tratak, they are different, remember. Tratak can be done in night also, or tower or a peak of a mountain, something like that. It can be Raswa, it can be Madhyam, it can be Dirgha, depending on the distance. Tratak is also the Kriya and not meditation. So Jyota Dhyan is different from Jyota Tratak. Okay. Without demonstrating that, we will go for Neti now. Neti are mainly concerned with the nose, the nasal cleaning. By water it is known as Jal Neti. By some positive thread, cotton thread, it is known as Sutar Neti. Likewise. Basically, it was Sutar Neti traditionally. But now, in order to clean the nasal passage with the water, they have designed something like Jalaneti pot. So many types of designs are there. This is one of them. All the articles used in Kriya should be sterilized. In warm water, they should be kept for some 1 minute or so. And the most of the water that is used, especially for the nose, it is lukewarm, equal to our body temperature, and saline. It should be isoosmotic as per our blood, salinity. So it is filled up to here, then it is inserted in one nostril, say right nostril. The chin is taken slightly inside, head is slightly turned to left side, and by keeping the mouth open, oral breathing is done, so that from one nostril the water falls on the other nostril. That's the technique. So this is actually one should continue to empty that cup, but today we have got less time, so we are just learning the technique. Same thing is repeated. That's it. So this was Jalaneti. I referred to Kapalbhati, Vatkram Kapalbhati, and another is Jalakram Kapalbhati. Actually, Jalaneti was not there in tradition. Now this pot is designed recently, since the last 100 years or so, by the modern gurus, so that a layman, beginner, can very easily do that. But what they used to do was Jalakram Kapalbhati. They used to take water in mouth and throw from the nose, as well as Ulta. Ulta means reverse, Yutkram. So from nose to mouth. But that requires technique to be mastered. But here there is no much technique. So it is comfortably done by beginners nowadays. That's why that pot was designed. So let us know that traditional Sitkram Vitkram. Sit means what you do, you take one sip of water. Of course it is lukewarm water and saline. You take a sip of water, you take the lower jaw down and you breathe in. Don't allow water to come toward the lips or the cheeks, but inside toward the throat. You breathe in, hold the breath, chin lock, and by pushing with the tongue root, by closing the nasopharynx, there is no space there. That's why we get that sound. Sit, from that Sitkram name is there. So since there is no space, when you try to throw the air out, the water will go out and air will be behind. If you keep it open, only air will go. So that knack, we should understand. So it requires a bit learning, mastering that technique. So let us see that Sitkram, taking mouth in the water, taking out from the nose. Now, another technique is Yutkram, reverse. Yut means reverse. From nose to mouth. It's very easy to drink the water from nose, but the technique is to be mastered. It's to be held at the throat and thrown out from the mouth. So neither drink water nor inhale in the lungs, the little throat. You will get coughing. So it's just like our nose is like a snot. The elephant has got big snot, we have got a very small nose. So just like the elephant sucks in the snot water and then throws out. Just like you have to suck it in the nose and without drinking, throw it from the mouth. That is one Yutkram. Whether it is Jalaneti or the Sitkram Vitkram, some quantity of water remains trapped in the sinuses, that is cavities, and it remains there. Then you will get some inflammation like, symptoms, cold like, nothing to, really it's not cold, but it gets some swelling over there. So there is a technique. Before learning this Kriya, we should learn that Kriya. There are after Kriya. There are so many, some 5-6 different type of techniques to throw that water out. One of them is bend in this fashion, some 90 degree, turn the head and give this stroke. Similarly from other side. There are other techniques like Udyan Bandh, which we had seen just now. that also takes some water inside, sucks inside, some water is being thrown outside, so that way it helps us to clean the additional water. The other, last time we had learned rubber niti, but I said traditionally it is sutra. So today let us do sutra. It's a thread, again it is sterilized. The rubber is very convenient for a beginner because it is slippery, but this sutra is having absorptive advantages there, but at the same time its massage is a bit rougher, and all these ultimately develop your immunity. They throw the kapha out, even pitta out, so that's a tridosha balancing it is claimed for these kriyas. Same can be done from the other nostril also. Among dhautis, last time we had learned Vamana dhauti, drinking water, throwing it out, then Danda dhauti with one pipe. Similarly, Vastra dhauti means, of course, it requires some 15 minutes or so. That much time we do not have, but you will just know how it is being done. This is 11 feet long Vastra. It can be even longer, 22 feet, 33 feet. One end is inserted inside the throat and you to swallow. So slowly, just as we eat anything, and because of the peristaltic movement of the esophagus, the food goes inside the stomach. Just like that it goes, it nicely massages, and then within 20 minutes you have to take it out. If there is a lot of pitta inside, bile problem, then literally the cotton turns yellow, and if there is a lot of cough, then it turns, otherwise the mucus is there, but it turns more mucusy. So that's the way how it cleans or throws out the extra cough and pitta and helps. So today, because of time constraint, I am not going to do it completely, but I will just show how that technique is. As time is over, I will just stop here and I will show you how to do more. Thank you so much.